everybody, welcome back. Today I'm sporting Texas. Have a great day, everybody in Texas, and everybody watching, have a great day too. We got some things to talk about today. Now, everybody was talking about this Barney doll. Okay, apparently Ken wanted to know what's this thing about the Barney doll. Okay, so I got a picture. Now, Carmen Collector tagged me in one of his posts that was talking about this Barney doll. Now, this Barney doll apparently is one of those ones you have to put batteries in to make them sing or talk or whatever. I think my son had one when he was little. I can't remember. But if it does, and Gypsy threw it in the wash to tell the cops that her mother was washing it out when actually they found it behind her mother's head or something. I don't know. This is really weird, guys. So who throws a battery-operated toy in the wash anyway? Answer me that. There's a story, okay? My son was small. He was about, 8, I guess. Maybe a little bit younger, maybe 6. And I bought him one of those big robotic, what was his name? Buzz Lightyear, and his wings popped out, and his thing on his arm all spoke, and the whole 9 yards. Took double D batteries, this stupid thing. He had it 24 hours. It was bath time. I told him, go get your bath toys, because that's what they used to do. Go get a special toy to bring in the bath to play with. Doesn't he bring this? Threw it in the water. I was pissed. I was so pissed. Back in those days, $50 on a toy like that was like a lot. I think I was only barely making $200 a week at that point. So yeah. And so to put a battery operated toy in the wash just hit me. Like, who does that? Nobody. I'm sure Dee Dee is not that duh. Maybe Gypsy is, but Dee Dee's not. Okay? So just to get that off my system. Now another thing. I was doing some recharged thinking yesterday, and I thought, well, I can't find out too much about the baby when it comes to hospital records and birth certificates and all that stuff. So I said, Gypsy, it comes from a very kind of, sort of religious family. I'll show you some pictures. There's crosses in the house, there's pictures of angels, there's prayers on beds and the whole 9 yards. But did she get this baby christened? Nope. And it's not a private thing. When I looked up Aurora christening, and I put Aurora Reina Urker for one thing, I didn't put just Aurora, but up pops this random family with a baby in their arms, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Then it hit me. Well, maybe Ken's family is not Christian. Maybe they're Muslim or something. You don't know, right? They come from Turkey. Could be. So I was looking up stuff on Ken, and I found this. So they're saying Urker is not a Turkish surname. The closest it would come to is German. I don't know. That's what I found. And I went through a few different ways of trying to figure out if Urker was a Turkish name, if maybe it got changed when it came over. The closest I could get was Ulcher, but that's not a surname. It's a word meant for something else. It's not really not a person's last name. It's a word. So that's what I got. I found that very interesting. Now, did you guys all see Sloan? He did a part on Gypsyrose. Here it is.
Gypsy is grasping for reasons on why they aren't currently engaged. I feel like it's something that's kind of eating her up inside.
Yes, Ken went ring shopping. The last scene was the cliffhanger, and the producers knew that he wanted to go ring shopping. Oh, this is so hard to like talk about. The producers were asking me.
So hard to talk about. What do you mean? And of course, the producers want to shoot this scene. Don't know if he's fully prepared, though, for that moment. I mean, just because these people are on TV, it doesn't mean that they're making a lot from TV. Especially like these networks like Lifetime and TLC, they've been known to, I mean, I don't know. The budgets aren't huge.
Now, I love Sloan because he's not afraid to say it. You know what I mean? And he doesn't pick sides. He's just straight up saying it. So, hang on. So yeah, Sloan was talking about how Ken went ring shopping and then didn't end up getting her a ring and all that. The same old, right? He doesn't really want to marry her. He really doesn't. If he wanted to marry her, he would have done it by now, right? Just saying. I say a guy for a boyfriend is good for about 3 years. After that, if you're not married, ditch him. He's not in it for the long run. He has other things on his mind. That's what I think anyway. So, it seems somebody caught a picture of Gypsy and Ken and the baby out in the wild. Now, it's funny that they find a picture of them out shopping when we were just watching videos looking like she's babysitting, right? Same carriage in that. So take that as you will. Because some people out there will think, yeah, that's your baby. You're pushing it. That's your baby. I used to have a neighbor who used to take my son to the store all the time in the stroller. A lot of people thought he was hers. So, go take that as you will. I don't know. Anyway, guys, hang on. I think I have one more thing to show you. I have a viewer that came on my in my comments in yesterday's video. Hang on now. Where is it? Got to find it if I want to read it. Okay. I'll show you a picture. Now I'll read it to you. And I'm a nurse, and there's nowhere in America or anywhere that we can figure out that they have a baby and not have a birth record of it, because we already have no problems with children going this and that. There's numbers. What? Hang on. Let me try to read that again. I'm a nurse, and there's nowhere in America or anywhere that we can figure out that they have a baby and not have a birth record of it, because we already have no problem with children going this and that, have numbers and names, especially a known murder in a baby that can't talk. The baby's death will be on their hands. So if she's a nurse and she's telling me that that's something that's normally done, is putting out birth records, or at least vital statistics, which say that there was a living birth. Doesn't have to tell us name, doesn't have to tell us weight, doesn't have to tell us nothing like that. Just that there was a living birth. Nothing. We can find nothing. Now, I know it's like a dog with a bone with this thing, but I'm seriously thinking there's something up. There is something up. I'm getting all these different things that I'm trying to put together to show people, like, there's no baby. She could have been pregnant, but she could have lost it. And then just carried on saying that she was pregnant because she wanted the show to continue. Plain and simple. She wanted that next season. So, and that was the only reason I think that she even tried to get pregnant, was because she wanted to keep the show going. Because people know when you have kids in a show, the show tends to last longer, right? Like Sister Wives and, Duggars. The more kids and stuff there is in the show, it's more likely the show will carry on. And she probably thought the same thing. But whether she had a kid or not, Lifetime didn't want her anymore. The ratings were tanked. She didn't say she didn't want to be on Lifetime anymore. She was told she was canceled. So she could say what she wants. But if you go on Lifetime's directives and stuff and you check, it was canceled. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm. And if you got a hype, I wouldn't mind it. If you don't worry about it, it's okay. You can always hype me another time. Everything in this video is my thoughts, opinions, and knowledge. Bye, guys.